Be absolutely blockbuster. What a way to sign off 2024. They come through the final turn for the first time. It is Peroni leading from Carpe, leading from Uriarte, as they were on the grid then. This is it.
Yes, and Carpe knows really that his best bet is to win this race, because even if Brian Uriarte finishes second, of course that's enough points difference for Alvaro Carpe to take the cup.
Carpe was absolutely furious yesterday with missing out on the victory and losing the points lead. He was desperately unhappy, and I went up and asked him, like, you're clearly happiest when you're leading, aren't you? He said, yeah, that's where I'm in my zone. The only problem he's got this morning is Valentin Peroni's decided the same thing.
Yeah, well, that's right. And Brian, at the moment, he said yesterday, my plan was just to conserve the tyres a bit, just to make sure that I had something left at the end, and he certainly did that. I wonder if he's doing the same thing again. He's just tucking in behind them, not doing anything too ragged at the moment, and seeing how this unfolds.
You got the 57, Leonardo Zanni has to complete his long lap penalties after the crash with Ruche Moodley yesterday. He was overly ambitious, so through he will go. That'll put him out of contention here today. On the back straight they come once again then. Moodley, meanwhile, he really means business. Another rider, he was furious yesterday. He just couldn't believe his luck. I said to his dad, who would choose a career like motorbike racing, eh? You love it so much, it rarely loves you back.
Yeah, and there is Ruche in a very good fourth place now. He's closing in on that trio. Of course, that leading three punch a big hole in the air, and it's a big slip team opportunity. Vader Fratama up the inside of Ruche and into fourth place.
Vader is an absolute star, isn't he? The 54 then, where was he on the grid? 9th position today, a place further up than yesterday, of course, with Maximo Quiles sideline. Vader, will he play a big role in today's Spielberg blockbuster?
And Salmela and Danish, heroes also of yesterday, they're there as well. All the big names are right there.
And look at the pace as well, a 145.4 from Carter Thompson. That's a much better start from him. He started from 12th position yesterday, got bogged down the pack, finished 7th, a cracking result for the Australian. He looks up for the fight here today as well.
Yeah, so it still is Valentin Peroni, but that breakaway that they got early on has disappeared completely, just as all the breakaways did yesterday. No one could actually get more than a couple of bike lengths in front. So there goes the number 83 of Alvaro Carpe. Up into the lead.
Uriarte!
Up the inside. He does not want to let those two in front get away. He could see the what Alvaro Carpe's plan was to get the lead and get away, but Brian is not letting that happen at all. And it's Peroni, in fact, now is back in the lead, and Uriarte absolutely determined to hang on to the back of Alvaro Carpe.
I'm not sure whose front end it was, but someone was bobbling all over the place. I thought it was going to be like a bowling alley and skittles everywhere, but it wasn't. Uriarte gets moved out the way again. Is that Vader? It is. Vader wants to sign off from his first Rookies Cup season with a win as well, and he has no championship to play for. This is why I love it. This is just incredible.
Yeah, and Uriarte there in fourth place, but he's got to watch out because Ruche Moodley's got eyes on that position, as does Rico Salmela.
Basically, the Live Cup standings do kind of matter, but basically, whoever finishes in front of who takes it, essentially.
That's it, yeah. Wow, my goodness, and we've still got 12 laps remaining.
So the pace has dropped on that lap a little bit as they're starting to shuffle all around and this and that. Yesterday's fastest lap of the race was a 145.2. The fastest lap that time around was a 145.7 from Thompson again.
Right, now, as you said, there are gearing possibilities here. The 54 Vader Fratama goes up into second place. Gearing possibilities here. You have a short gearing option or a long. The long is really what you've got to have if you want to win the race, because it's only the long gearing that will give you speed in the slipstream down that back straight on the last lap to do the overtaking manoeuvres at the end. The short is all very well if you're coming through the pack and it's all a bit, ragged, but the long gearing is what you need if you're going to win it.
Ruche Moodley moves up the inside of Brian Uriarte, all but for a moment through turn 8 then. He got him on the cutback. It is Vader Fratama into the lead, but not for long.
My goodness.
Peroni, 2 for 1. Buy one, get one free. He's been down to Tesco this morning. Wow, what a move that was.
Wasn't that superb? Yeah, I mean, it was so smooth. He just left them, didn't he? Up the inside on the brakes, no problem. Turn it and get on the gas.
I was so impressed by Peroni yesterday. He just showed such mental fortitude. It was all so much pressure on him yesterday to try and get that third position in the championship. It could well mean a ride in the Moto3 World Championship for him next year, and he just rode like it didn't matter. He just embraced it and was brilliant. And he's doing the exact same thing today.
Yeah, that's right. And talking to Danny Revolta, the rider coach, he said, you know, watching Valentin in practice, he said he is so smooth round here. He's really making use of. He runs the long gearing, but he's so smooth. He gets through the corners fast enough. He doesn't need that low gearing to get out. He carries the corner speed. He gets out of it well, and he uses it down the back straight. Absolutely brilliant. So here we have, and there he is. The number 73, Valentin Peroni with the advantage over Carpe, Pratama, Uriarte hanging in fourth place ahead of Moodley, and Uriarte, you can bet he's going to defend that. He wants to hang on to the tyres for late in the race, but he's not going to let those his arch rival Alvaro Carpe get too far ahead.
We do have a leading group of about 9 or so riders when they cross the line then. There's 2 seconds separating the top 12 back to Morelli then. Just behind him you've still got Boggio and Plonk as well into 14th place. A great way for those guys to be signing off to be in this leading group. Yeah, it's all on the table, mate.
And then one of the things that Rico Samela said yesterday, he said, you know, I came from a long way back. I didn't get a good start. It all went wrong early on, and then he got, pushed back by the Rouchet-Zani incident. But he said, you know, what's changed now at the end of this year is that I can overtake people. I catch them and I can just overtake them. That is what I struggled with last year and even at the beginning of this. But it's all changed now. He said, I can get past people.
Keep
there
an
he
eye
is,
on
number
Rico
27.
Salmela, yeah, exactly.